All right. Hello and welcome to tonight's Unit of Prosperity Google Hangout, guys. It is that time again on our Monday Google Hangout Live. This is Denver Dave here, David Farad from the Mile High City. So excited to be with you tonight. We have a very, very exciting panel of guests with us tonight, guys. This thing is taking off in a big way. Yes, DS Domination is a big, big name in a short period of time. We've just celebrated our 1-year anniversary this September. Today being September 29th, guys, this company has only been around for a year, and we have tons and tons and tons of success stories. So tonight we're going to bring you a few of those success stories, and I just want to say you're going to hear some amazing stories. None of this is scripted. None of this is rehearsed. This is people coming straight from the heart to share with you what their experience has been with DS Domination. So with that being said, I want to make an income disclaimer here, because you're going to hear people talking about some exciting things happening. People are making a lot of money with e-commerce. If you did not know, e-commerce is a gigantic industry. People are making money at the click of a mouse. People are buying on eBay and Amazon with their smartphones, with their tablets, with their computers, with their laptops. Guys, DS Domination is teaching you and training you how to make money on the internet, on eBay, on Amazon, starting at just $19.95. And we have a lot of success stories here for us today that are going to be shared with you. So the income disclaimer here is this: your results may vary. Okay, we don't guarantee income, but what we will guarantee is this: we're going to support you with our exciting team called the Unit of Prosperity. We're going to work with you to help you succeed, and we are going to celebrate your success along with you. So with that, the first person I want to bring out tonight is Latasha. Latasha, I want to hear a little bit about what you have been doing and what has been going on with you. And before I do that, I just want to say I want to thank all of you for being on the panel tonight. I also want to thank my co-host, Coach Lakeisha. She is in the building. I do not want to miss the opportunity to connect with her whenever I get the opportunity. Coach Lakeisha, are you there live, ready to rock and roll tonight?
Let's do it, Dave. Let's do it.
That's so awesome. Lakeisha's story is so inspiring, guys. I've been so fired up about what is happening, not just for myself, but you know, all the people in DS Domination that have these stories to share are just so powerful and so inspiring. So Latasha, let me hear a little bit from you tonight. Let's hear a little bit about how and when you got started in DS Domination and what you have already decided for yourself closing out 2014, going into the holiday season, what that looks like for you. Let's hear it, Latasha. What's going on in your world with DSD? Latasha? Well, she must not be as fired up as my boy here, Curtis. Curtis? Latasha, I think
no,
you're having...
she has to unmute. You can tell her to unmute, Dave.
Latasha, can you hear me?
Yeah, unmute. Just unmute. Click the microphone button.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
I just did.
We can hear you.
Okay, great. All right. I'm having some technical difficulties or whatever. But yes, thank you for inviting me to the Hangout. I really do appreciate it. This has definitely been a blessing for me. I joined DS Domination during the spring, and I was one of those people who actually had got into marketing around about June of 2013. So I eventually, you know, went through a process of trying to find a way to actually build income for myself. I also come from a healthcare background.
Latasha, you're breaking up.
A nursing assistant
Latasha,
full-time, and I was like, you know, it's great, but at the same time,
You're breaking up pretty bad there. You're breaking up pretty bad there. What we're going to have to do is mute you for right now, and I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get Curtis on the line. Curtis has been patiently waiting. He's fired up, excited, and on fire about DS domination. So Curtis, you've been in DSD how long? And tell me what it is. Going into the holiday season with DS domination.
I originally signed up in January, when my cousin, she was posting up a bunch of sales from eBay, and y'all might know her. She's famous on here. I don't want to say her name, but the FBA Ninja, that's my cousin. She signed me up. And at first, I did a couple of sales here and there, but I fell off the wagon and I got a little disconnected. But this past summer in August, I signed back up, and then after that, I went all in this month with the all-in-one package. And now I see results that I didn't see before with Genesis and Pro and all the amazing stuff. So now my whole mindset is kind of different, like not quitting. There's a big family around me. So this coming holiday, I'm going to retire because I work in school safety for like 5 years, and it's kind of terrible. It's like security in the school, so I need to make a change on that, because especially with the things that are going on. So now I'm getting a little team together, and well, that's my little story into DS domination.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you see yourself retiring really soon? I'm hearing some feedback. Somebody has their speakers on a little loud there. So you plan on retiring soon. So you're looking at yourself going into the close of this year as we turn the corner, closing out 2014. You already see yourself retiring.
Yes, I wrote that down. Like I said, give me like at least 6 months, and I could retire from my job. Because the stressfulness, and I have a daughter. I want to take her to school. I see these other parents taking their kids to school, and I can't even do it. So I want to be able to like have freedom to do that and not miss out on school activities, trips, and a lot of family orientation stuff at the school.
Okay, and tell them, how much did it cost you to get started with DS domination?
$19.95. $19.95 just to get started.
You hear that, guys? $20, under $20 to get started in DS domination. Now that
I said yes already, Amir. I already said yes.
We hear you. We hear you. Whoever that is, mute your microphone. So this is what's happening, guys. This is what is happening for tons and tons of people with DS domination, starting at just $19.95. All you have to do to get started is click the button below where it says join, and you can get started on your way on the same journey we are on, expanding, growing, and building our business, sharing that vision of retiring young, retiring early, being able to do all the things that we want to do, which is just fantastic, guys. So that's just one of the many thousands and thousands of stories that we have in DS domination, and particularly in the Unit of Prosperity, our group. As you can see here, the Unit of Prosperity is the name of our team. We're the #1 team in DS domination, guys. We have over 15,000 members just in our Facebook support group alone, and that is just the beginning. Like I said, the company's only 1 year old at this juncture. So what I want to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and turn the webcast over to Coach Lakeisha and let her go ahead and interview a couple of people so that more stories can be shared. Coach, over to you.
Hello, can you hear me, Dave?
Yes, I can.
All right. I was going to call out Aida but I think that she's having some technical difficulty. And let's see, I'm going to call out Bruce. Bruce, are you there? Can you unmute yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey with DS Domination?
Absolutely. How's mic check doing okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
doing great.
loud and clear.
Fantastic. Well, good evening, everybody, brothers and sisters of the UOP. It's an exciting time in e-commerce and in this business. So just a little bit about myself. I live in North Texas, about 30 minutes from Dallas. Married to my wonderful wife, Deborah. We're more than excited about this business. We got long-term plans, however you want to look at it, but plans to retire her within the next year from corporate America. We've had phenomenal results, and since February when we first started in this business, and it all started with exactly that, 20 bucks. Saw my sponsor, Shahan Williams, posting on Facebook talking about making money while she was sleeping, et cetera, et cetera. And I really wasn't looking for a business. I was simply curious more than anything because I kept seeing results and results and results. And I own another business that I started from a conventional type distribution company. And it just, simply made me curious as to what she was doing. So I asked. She said, "Let me send you a link." I watched a video, and the rest is history. Now we have people. One thing I'll clarify: you do not have to recruit. We can, simply sit in the comforts of our own home and sell on eBay and Amazon and make extremely good money. But I've decided, because once I get excited, I just can't shut my mouth, and you probably already know that by me talking right now. But the thing about it is that I decided to share the opportunity, and we now have business not only really from a conventional type distribution company, and it just simply made me curious as to what she was doing. So I asked. She said. Sorry about that. We're getting some feedback. But now we have business not only in many areas of the U.S., but also in the U.K. and Australia. So if you want to, business around the world right from comforts of your home, you can certainly do that. So the opportunity is wide open. It's exciting, and it's just a matter of taking that $20 out, clicking the Get Started button, and it'll definitely change your life.
Bruce, you just said a mouthful. I can recall meeting you out in Vegas, and I thought you actually lived in Vegas because you and my sister Deetra was like running the whole thing. I'm like, wait a minute, do they live here? So it was just a fabulous time. You made some great points. You basically saw this opportunity from Facebook. I mean, I have so many people that are a part of my team who don't even want to get on Facebook, so they have no clue as to what they're missing out. And it sounds like, the person who recruited you, Shahan, don't even sound like she was trying to recruit you. She basically was sharing her results. Am I understanding that right?
That's correct. And another thing that you'll find out from us sharing on Facebook, this happened to me today. I have a cousin that he and I talked on the phone for the first time in, 40 years. 40 years. We were kids when we saw each other last, and I'm 41 now, but no, I'm joking. But anyway, we talk about reconnect. The thing about it is when you're sharing this opportunity, you do not know who's watching, because when you're sharing success, people will come out because there's so many people out there and I invited him on the call. Hopefully he and his wife are on, but you just don't know who's out there that's that's watching and that'll reach back, and so it's all about touching lives, and it's not about recruiting, because all you have to do is simply talk about what we're doing, and the people that want to will ask, and the ones that don't. And so it's not recruiting, it's sharing.
That's a great point. That's a great point. I had someone today, one of my own team members who asked me, how does DS Domination, relate to eBay, and, why is she paying the $20? And I'm like, if eBay fell off the face of the earth today, it would be worth the connections that I have with the team, with the unit of prosperity alone, to pay the $20. Matter of fact, it should be 200. Because of the connections that we have gathered and the relationships and friendships that we have built. So I'm just flat out excited. I'm glad that you are a part of the team, and you inspire and you motivate and you continue to share and give of yourself. So we're glad to have you as a part of the team, as a part of the council. So, this is just a great time. So, if you heard anything that Bruce said and that anything resonated with you, please click the link below. There's 2 links. One says get more information. The other one says join now. You can click the link to join now, and whoever invited you, if you saw it on their Facebook page, know that you're in the right place at the right time, and Christmas is a few months away. So are you going to be on which side of the cash register are you going to be on this year? Are you going to be giving them your credit card, or are you going to be taking credit cards? So DS Domination will align you to be able to pay for Christmas. To get paid for Christmas, instead of like last year where you actually had to pay for Christmas, and a lot of people went in debt to pay for Christmas, and that don't have to be your reality today. So thank you again, Bruce, and I'm sure towards the end we may call you back out again because we want to get more information about some other products that we have to offer.
Awesome.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. The next person I want to move over to is Kelly. Kelly, are you there? Can you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Bruce, if you don't mind, if you'll mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So Kelly, let's see, I'm sorry. All right, Kelly, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and how did you come across DS Domination?
Well, I'm a busy mom of 4, and also I'm a nurse also. And I came across DS Domination. I was actually with another company, and I kept on seeing advertisings for it, but I was busy with the other company. And then one day I was just like, well, let me just see what this is about. Copy, paste, eBay, I know what that is. So I looked at it. I did some research. I looked on YouTube, and I decided I need to do this. It's $20. I mean, how many other companies are just $20 to start? I mean, other companies, they want you $100, $200 just to start, and this is $20. I mean, you could spend that much going to McDonald's or anywhere, just if you don't worry about it, you go to Walmart, you could spend 50. So, that's $20. So I went ahead and got started. I started in the end of April, and every month my sales has gotten higher and higher and higher, and I upgraded, and now I've sold to 3 different continents now. I mean, I'm selling globally now. It's awesome.
That is awesome, Kelly. You made a couple of great points. So you are a girl after my own heart, being that you are a nurse. And I want to ask you a question about that. But one thing that I want to mention, that you got 4 kids. So that tells me one thing for sure. You know how to manage your time. You can do this as a busy full-time working mom. So if you're a mom out there, you should be able to resonate with Kelly, knowing that, hey, if this nurse who works probably, 12-hour shifts is working her job, handling her children, and, you could do this business, just like Kelly. And Kelly, you mentioned one thing that was key as well. You said copy and paste. I can copy and paste. So how was the training for you that showed you how to copy and paste?
Oh, that was very easy. I mean, the videos are easy to follow, and if you need to go back, you can watch them again, and then there's the weekly trainings that you can listen to.
Right.
You can ask
Yes,
questions.
sorry for cutting you off. Those are very key. The fact that you say, I had a member say, to ask me questions, and I direct back to the videos and I told her, I said, nobody's gonna judge you. You gotta watch these videos 10 times till you get it, because everybody learns at a different rate. So if you have to watch the video again, like you just said, Kelly, they are yours. So again, how long have you been a nurse, and what is your desire as far as your nursing concern? And the reason I'm asking that is because you might already know my story, and that I've been a nurse for over 20 years, and my desire was to let it go. So where are you with your nursing career?
I've been at LVN for 16 years now, and I would love to go back and get my RN and become a registered nurse. And I always wanted to work neonatal, so that's where I would love to go. I'm working pediatrics now, but I've had my specialty that I want to go into, so that's what my plans is, to be able to stop working and be able to go back to school and get my RN.
Okay, great. That was awesome. I just want to encourage you in that area as well, because I was a LPN for 17 years. So there is hope for you to get your, registered nursing degree. And, I'm just so excited because you have the opportunity here with DS Domination to earn some extra income while you are pursuing your RN degree. So that's phenomenal. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for sharing with us today.
Not a problem.
All right. At this point, I want to turn it back over to my fabulous host, Mr. Denver Dave. Are you there, Dave?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here, Coach Lakeisha. And Kelly's story is just one of so many that we hear. I mean, just to know that she now has the freedom to do what she wants to do, guys, that's what really it's all about, is time freedom, financial freedom. As you can see, Kelly has 4 children. She has, responsibilities, and the financial pressure has been lifted to now where she can go do what inspires her most. She's a nurse, and she wants to continue her education, and guess what? She ain't got to go get student loans. All she has to do is follow the training, list items on eBay, continue to build her e-commerce enterprise, and guess what? Her kids are also going to have the ability to have their college paid for, guys. See, this is what owning a business does for you. And for $19.95, you can get started making money in the multi-billion-dollar world of electronic commerce. You're hearing it all the time. You're hearing e-commerce, e-commerce, e-commerce. You know why, guys? We live in the future, okay? We live in the year 2014, coming up on 2015. The planet is full of 7 billion people. Did you just hear Kelly say she's making international sales? She's selling to people all over the world whose credit cards are already registered with eBay, okay? Their credit cards are already registered with Amazon, and they're buying at the click of a mouse. The question is, are you selling? So what I want to do right now is I'm going to share my story real quick. Let me just tell you guys what. I started this thing in November, right on time for the holiday season, okay? I just want you to know, since we're so close to holiday season, you really need to jump on board, because this is when the majority of retail and e-commerce makes the majority of its income, the last quarter of the year. And I just happened to join last year around November. It was mid-November, so I was a little late trying to get on the ball with things. But I was nevertheless right on time to at least catch the tail end of the Black Friday and the Cyber Monday and all that. You guys are in a good position to strike right now. You want to get signed up now because, you can be in position, in October, heading into November to absolutely crush it. I did great coming in mid-November, but I could have done much better had I joined in September when the company first launched. So I joined in November, didn't even really know what I was doing. It was making money because I can follow instructions. Simple copy-paste videos, guys. $19.95 is what we all come in and start at. I got started around November. I even lollygagged a little bit. But I knew that this was going to emerge as the biggest opportunity to ever come across my desk. It is the clearest path to wealth that I have ever seen, and I'm sure many will vouch for that very same notion. It is indeed an incredible opportunity for those who come aboard, get started, and start listing your items like you're taught in the training. Okay, so by the turn of the year 2014, I kept saying it. I said 2014 is going to be an enormous year, guys. It's been bigger than that. It's been bigger than that. And 2015 is going to be even bigger than that. Okay, you can do this without recruiting. You can do it without sponsoring. For those that do want to sponsor and build a team, we have an affiliate program. Okay, and you can get started today for $19.95 by clicking the button below. So we want to go now to, if we can, let's bring out, you know what, Aida, can you unmute your microphone? We'd love to hear from you. Aida, click unmute and come on out and share your story. Take a couple minutes to tell us about your experience with DS Domination.
She's having technical difficulty, Dave. She can't hear.
Okay. Well, let's do this. You know who I want to bring up right now? The man in the red shirt right there, Mr. Excitement. I want to hear from you right now, man. What do you forecast for yourself in terms of your business and where it's going, closing out 2014 in this holiday buying season frenzy when everybody's buying and selling online? Where are you positioned going into the close of the year and turning the corner into 2015? How's it looking over there in the Bronx, New York?
Y'all know what time it is. Woo! Man, let me tell you, man. E-commerce and the Christmas time. What? Oh, man, I couldn't be more happy to be in DS Domination, man. Guys, you heard some phenomenal stories from other people that's inside Unit Prosperity, making it happen. I love Kelly's story. If you guys didn't hear exactly, she mentioned that she's also making money internationally. Internationally. Man, let me tell you, I almost missed out on this, okay? I almost missed out on this because I got in like a favor. My sponsor is Reginald Stenson, the founder of the Unit of Prosperity. And I got in. He said, hey, check out this thing. I'm going to be doing eBay. I'm tired of getting people into programs that don't work. I'm just going to sell on eBay. Come check out this copy and paste thing. Man, I paid my $19.95. I'm like, yeah, $19.95. I'll pay that. But I'm over here. I'm playing with a different shiny ball that's not shiny. I thought it was shiny, but in the real world, outside the matrix, it wasn't shiny. So sometimes we have our glasses on, or if you don't even wear glasses, you're looking at something that looks shiny. It's an illusion. It's not really shiny. Okay? DS Domination, the Unit of Prosperity, this is very real. Okay? This is very real. So when I finally woke up out of the matrix, I'm in DS Domination. I woke up, I'm in DS Domination a year later. Okay? I've been in 1 year. This month makes a year that I've been in DS Domination. And let me tell you, guys, if you haven't joined right now, if you haven't joined yet, I don't know what you're waiting on. Forget the more information button. The join now button is where you need to go right now. Join our team, okay? Look at my shirt, guys. This is what it's about. I'm turned up. Listen. Listen. Your phone battery is going to go dead during the holiday season. The amount of cha-chings that's going to come through this phone starting next month, which is in a couple days. October, the landslide hits. And when I was in here last, the holiday time last year, I was just like, man, is this real? My phone is going off. I'm making money, but not only that, I started to sponsor people because I'm just like, I didn't want to be greedy. Actually, I wanted to be greedy, but I didn't want to be selfish. I didn't want to be selfish because a lot of times I've made money And a lot of members on my team, I thought they would have the skill to make money too, but you don't know that until they get in. But DS Domination is so different, and you know, my mom is doing it. I got family members that are doing it. I've never signed up a family member in anything I've been in. So my warm market now stays warm. My warm market answers the phone when I call them because I didn't get them into something that could not work for them. So holiday season last year was phenomenal. This year is going to be even bigger. Even if you're getting started right now, your whole financial lifestyle will change thanks to DS Domination. So the company is going into some bigger areas. You know, Roger, Hitesh, Kevin, leadership like you've never seen before. But with the community that we've put together, okay, if you saw Dave's sweatshirt there, okay, that's UOP certified, okay. Dave, show them the back, Dave. I don't think they can't see the back. Show them the back.
Yo, let me show you guys the back, okay? You see that front? Okay, check out the back.
Right there, baby. Right there. All right, that's UOP certified. You're watching this hangout right now on a UOP certified page. We do it like nobody else. We got a Facebook group that's busting at the seams. But what I'm so excited about is the company, when an owner decides to take a loss, okay, just so that you, the members inside of DS Domination, even if you join right now, you sign up for $19.95, you still have the ability to get that discount of the all-in-one package that's going to end in less than 48 hours. Tomorrow by midnight, it's over. The all-in-one is over. This is where people we're on the juggernaut of e-commerce sites, Amazon. Okay, so in that all-in-one package, if you guys don't get it, okay, even if you signed up here today new, you still get the discount. I paid full price for it. I paid full price for everything, okay, except for when I went to Vegas. Okay, I got a discount. But there's no more discounts coming out after September 30th at midnight when that package goes away, okay? So we have people making money at the pro level. We have people making money at the Genesis level, which is drop shipping on Amazon. We just retired. Well, Coach Lakeisha, she just retired from her job a couple months ago. Okay, she'll tell you more about that. And then we just had we're starting retirement parties, retirement Google Hangouts, guys. We had a phenomenal retirement send-off for Sean out of Canada, okay, and for Valerie Mason, currently right now out of New York, but she's moving to North Kakalaki, guys. When you see people retiring, when you see the Facebook posts of people getting new cars, paying off bills, I think Reginald Sims paid off $17,000 in debt. People paying off student loans. How long you gonna be paying that student loan off? We are changing lives. So right now, you can make a little bit of money coming in at the pro level, $19.95. Get your feet wet. But if you really want to start making some money, you need to go up to elite. And also, if you have the elite, there's something in there called supremacy, which one of the other panelists will talk about supremacy and how you can get it at a discounted price if you have elite. But all of that's expiring tomorrow midnight, September 30th. Guys, my life is never going to be the same. Somebody contacted me today, and it was like they contacted me on Facebook, and they were showing me some shiny ball, and I am oblivious to shiny balls now. I'm like Superman, okay? It just bounces off of me, okay? Guys, nothing can deter me from DS Domination and making sure everybody in the unit of prosperity, okay? That's on my team, anybody else's team. We're going to lift you up. We're not going to leave you behind. If you can copy and paste and you're ready to join the #1 fastest growing community, okay? Like nobody else. You can't even get into the Facebook group unless we allow you to get in. It's locked down like Fort Knox, okay? You got to do like a little eyeball test. Put your eye up to the thing. and then and then we let you in. Okay, rectal scan, whatever they call it, guys. I'm just so excited. This holiday season, I see my mom copying and pasting, and who would have thought my mom would be copying and pasting? There's no better business than DS Domination. Getting involved right now and making sure if you're already involved and you've been sitting on the fence about getting the Amazon, all-in-one Monopoly Genesis Unleashed package, okay, do yourself a favor. Get it right now before that discount goes away. Company takes a loss just so that you can make more money on the #1 hottest, biggest platform. And I think Dave has the numbers. I think it's bigger than the next 5 e-commerce sites combined, which is Amazon. Guys, get involved right now. This is your boy, Kerry Mr. Excitement. I'm here all night, guys, but we want to hear from some other people. Take it back, Dave. Take it back.
Man, just see, Kerry gets me so amped up and excited, man. Let me tell you, he's turned up for real. I need that T-shirt, man.
Turned up, baby, turned up.
He's turned up, man. Let me tell you guys.
Wait, Dave. Secret. Guys, if you're not part of the unit of prosperity, you won't be able to attend the huge UOP events happening in 2015. One may sound like a cruise and one may sound like a getaway destination. Guys, this is what we're doing. You're in the right place at the right time, because if we're making money, you can make it, travel and have fun in the unit of prosperity. That's all I got to say. Go ahead.
Oh, man, hey, you guys, everything he said and then some, because we could do this all night long, testimonial after testimonial after testimonial. One of the things that happens in our Facebook group is we support one another and celebrate and share the excitement. People ask questions. Somebody I'm going to need to mute out there. Had to mute somebody out there. But the support group is where we celebrate one another. We have, camaraderie. We have cohesiveness. We have this collaboration where it just helps elevate your business higher and higher and higher, because you have like this structure around you that erects your business as you stay plugged in. So all the tools, resources, training.
That's all I got to say. Go ahead.
We're hearing something from you, Kerry. I'm going to have to mute you out, sir.
No, that's not me. That's Ida. That's Ida. Stay muted, Ida, until we call you.
Please mute your microphone, Aida. But guys, hey, the excitement does not start with Mr. Excitement, nor does it stop with Mr. Excitement, okay? We're all excited. But as you can see, as excitement rubs off on us, our team is strong. Our team is strong. The Unit of Prosperity has a unique identity. It's a money train, guys. DS Domination is your money ticket, okay? So what I want to do right now is I want to bring up Deetra Jones. She is awesome. I want her to take a moment, unmute her microphone, and share with everyone on this Hangout how DS Domination has changed your life in this short little window within 2014, this year, 2014. I told you guys 2014 was going to be a spectacular year, okay? I told you it was going to be a spectacular year.
It has
been. Right now,
man.
Deetra Jones, come up, tell us how 2014 has been such an incredible year for you with DS Domination.
Oh my gosh, the truth is, where do I begin? I think I pick it up where Kerry drops the mic, and I come into DS Domination in October, 1 month after it has launched at another event, and I'm exiting this other event for another company, and I run into these people, and I only get to talk to them for like 10 minutes. We're all mass exiting, all going to our cars, and so I'm leaving. And so I meet these people, and we talk for like 10 minutes, and they give me their phone number, and they tell me about this business that has to do with eBay and Amazon. And so from that point to this, we never lost contact. And I was already psyched, because as a mother of 3 boys,
I knew way back when I first got separated, I used to go to Nordstrom's and physically buy items and take the pictures with dumb phones because we didn't have smartphones back then. So I would take the dumb pictures and I would put them up on eBay and I would sell stuff. And so if it didn't sell, I took it back down. I put the stuff back in the boxes, back in the bags, went back to the store, got my money back, bought something else and put it back up. So when they said to me that I could be selling things on eBay, I already knew. I just started rubbing my hands together saying, oh man, especially when they said the magic words, cut and paste. I was like, what? I don't have to put stuff back in my car. I don't have to use any gas money. I don't have to go back to the store. And Lord knows, search through the bottom of my purse for the doggone receipt that I've spilled stuff on, whatever. I needed to get things going. 3 boys eat up half of your house and part of the basement. So I needed money like 2 weeks ago. So when they told me that, I could not wait to get started. So as far as I'm concerned, I buried my head. I buried my head, the learning curve. I wasn't afraid of the learning curve. I just knew that I needed to do what I had to do so that I can do what I want to do. And that's the whole thing about DS Domination. So from that point on, then I started meeting all these magnificent people. Then I got thrown into the UOP, the Unit of Prosperity. I fell in, y'all. I fell in. I was number 485. We have 14,000, almost 15,000 people on our team today. 15,000 people. We were in triple digits when I came into the Unit of Prosperity. We are now 15,000 strong. A community that is just one that is just so loving, so I just was so embraced immediately. So it's my family now. So I grew into this family. Then I was drafted by the Reginald Stinson to be on the Leadership Council. And it was on from there, baby. I am the fun director of the UOP. I am the events planner. And yes, Carrie, we will be cruising. So from October to June, well, to May, to our event, until now, I am probably close to $16,000 or $17,000 that I've made. And can I just tell you that I have never made, in 25 years of network marketing, I've never made money close enough together to even remember to tell you that I made it. Okay? That's how far the spaces were of making money. And I invested hundreds and thousands. And so when they told me $20, I thought, come on, are you serious? Yes, they are serious, and we are serious. You can start a business literally for $19.95. So, how has my life changed? On one of my sons, it's changed by like 4 inches and probably $120 more a week for food. That's how my life has changed, Dave. That's how it's changed. It's changed in groceries. It's changed in utilities. It's changed in application fees for football. It's changed in homecoming fees. I am one person, one single mother operating on one income for the past 13 years. I have struggled. I have scrimped. I have scraped. I have foregone things. I have walked lonely roads, gone around curves and bends. It has changed my life completely and totally. I have never had the peace that I have now because of DS Domination. It is just me and my 3 sons. I have never had the peace. Things can roll off of my back. You're talking about water off of a duck's back? Oh, well, I got the back of a duck right about now. Because of DS Domination, everything rolls off of me. People talk foolish talk. They can say whatever they want. My kids, they know my wit, but they look around as if I'm crazy because I don't respond to things like I used to. Because of DS Domination, I have the peace. I have the calm. I can really think of things without making hasty and wrong decisions. Now, that 1995, it took me about 2.5 seconds. I was on that thing, honey. I was on it. Now that, I'll respond quickly. Anything else, I can take my calm, sweet UOP DS Domination time working it out because the money is there. I have no worries. I have no worries. So DS Domination changed my life forever. This is for the long haul. It's not a trend. It is a lifestyle, one that I'm willing to live. So Sorry about all that. Had to give it to you. I had to give it to you.
No, that was on point, Deetra, and it's just so amazing how much fun we have. I can hear it in your spirit how you are at peace, how you have found relief, financial relief with DS Domination. And I know how it is being a single parent, single mother. I was a single father for about 5 years before I remarried, and I knew what the financial pressures were. And at that time, something like this was not around, guys. DS Domination, e-commerce, this is an emerging industry. It's taken off like 90 going west. It's moving with or without you, and we want it to be with you than without you. So what we want you to do now is click that join button right now, because for $19.95 you can jump on this UOP money train. And before I turn it over to Coach Lakeisha, Deetra, let me ask you, because you know, being in business with you has been so amazing. Just, you know, being in this group, being part of the UOP, and being able to align ourselves with people like you, you know, it's just so wonderful and uplifting. But have you ever seen anything like what you're receiving in terms of the support you get in the Unit of Prosperity, all the tools, the value, just being aligned and part of this massive group of entrepreneurs that are lockstep, moving forward, conquering e-commerce to change our lives? Have you ever seen anything like this? Ever?
I've never seen it in 25 years, and I mean, there's so many tools in here, and here in the Unit of Prosperity, there are no information hoarders. That is number one. Within the Unit of Prosperity, people who have the knowledge share the knowledge. And everyone is at a different level, and that's what I have such great respect for, is that we really meet people where they are. And that's what happened to me, because prior to DS Domination, I was never an internet marketer. People think I was. I wasn't. I'm a face-to-face person, so I knew nothing about marketing online, all this. I don't know anything, and I love it because I've still been able to make the money, because when people see what I need, they come alongside me and help me to learn this stuff, and I don't feel stupid, because in a lot of other businesses, people sort of make you feel like you're less than. I didn't feel that here, because you can have a tendency to feel stupid in other organizations. Not here. There's always someone on your level, and there's always someone who's willing to come and meet you and walk with you and run with you. And I'm telling you, it is the greatest feeling, not having so much family anymore, that people do come and walk with you, because otherwise you would really start to feel uncomfortable, because there's so many tools and there's only 24 hours in a day. But pick the ones that meet you where you are. That's what I did. I just picked the ones that I felt like I could use and would make me feel smart, Dave. I had to find the ones that made me feel smart, that worked for me. And I was still, hey man, I was 0 to 95 miles an hour. I might not have used what Carrie used, but I used what I needed to use to get to where I need to get to. So there's something in here for everybody. I didn't look to the left or to the right. I just followed the instructions, and those people came alongside me. We're running now. NASCAR. Let's go.
Put on the gas, NASCAR. Let's do it. So exciting. So happy for you, Deetra. That's just so awesome for you and your family. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over to Coach Lakeisha. Coach Lakeisha, let's go ahead and hear a little bit about your story. You had talked to Kelly about the fact that she was a nurse, much like yourself. She retired. We're having all these retirement parties. What are you doing retiring in your 30s, girl? What's up with that? Huh?
All right, thanks, Dave. I'll send you a check for that after the hangout. You know, I left 30s a couple of years ago, but I'll accept that. You know, you only as young as you feel. Right. So I want to just go back just to make a couple of points about some of the things that Deetra said. A single mother, you know, for 13 years. So I know that there are some mothers out there that could feel that frustration that she may have felt at that time. I mean, now she can not have to worry about the homecoming fees, the basketball fees, and the t-ball fees and football fees. You know, you could, like Denver Dave said, you could see the peace that she has from her calm, cool, collective, spicy attitude. You know, her personality is infectious, and we love it because she really brings the noise. You know, now I also know that Deidre was able, I don't know what it was like before DS Domination, but I happen to know that this chick been all over the place. You know, we were on a hangout with her in some fabulous hotel down in South Beach. You know, she's been out to Vegas. So I don't know how much DS Domination has to do with the fact that she's able to travel the world now and pay all these bills and do all these things for herself and her 3 children. But that says a lot to me, you know. So, Deidre, if you wanted to just, you know, say a little bit about that, how you've been able to.
I do. You know what I want to say too? I want to say that I am debt free. I'm cash and carry baby, and DS Domination contributes in large part to that. I'm debt free. So whatever you don't see me with is because I couldn't pay for it. I pay for it as I go, and DS Domination has added to that. What I will say is before DS Domination, I probably did like 5 or 6 things because I left corporate America 8 years ago so that I could be available to my sons. But can I tell you how harried I have been over the years trying to get them to 2 different football practices because they're on 2 different teams. So I had to be everywhere at the same time, including doctor's appointments. So you're talking about stress and trying to figure out how to pay for things while you pick them up and throw kids from the car? That's what it was like before that, Lakeisha. That's what it was. Now, I'm staying at home. I make most of my money with my shoes off, okay? That's what I can tell you. DS Domination has changed, and I can go anywhere and take them anywhere. I can be on the road, and my money is still ringing up. You know how Walmart, the numbers roll backwards? Well, on DS Domination, they roll up. They don't roll down while I'm on the highway. So I love it. That's what we do.
That's what's up, Deidre. That's phenomenal. I just really wanted to point that out because I know that I've been following you in the group and in the chats, and I know that you've been all over the place. So that's phenomenal. I love to travel myself, so that is something that really resonates well with me. So if you don't mind muting out your mic, we're gonna move right along here. Denver Dave asked me to really tell a little bit about myself, but I see that we have one other guest on the panel. So I don't want to overlook anyone. I don't see their name. I see We Go CEO. So We Go CEO, if you can unmute yourself, we'd love to hear your story.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. And who is this, please?
Okay, it's Teresa Chuck.
All right, Teresa, finally.
My husband's just to get on here, so that's his. This is his Gmail.
All right. Hey, where there's
I had to do whatever I had to do to spread my word and spread my story because this was the day. I mean, I'm like all of you. I have kids, and this is the one time my child is on a cruise, and I don't have to take him to karate during the hangout. So I was gonna make it happen no matter what I had to do to get here.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for being persistent. That's what it takes. And, you know, the people who are the most persistent, those are the ones that will not take no lightly. So I love that. You're a girl after my own heart because that is me. If I call a place and they tell me no, I hang up and call again. So we appreciate you for being persistent. So tell us a little bit about your journey with DS Domination.
I've had a very quick, fast journey. I started in maybe the last weekend of June. I signed up with Pro. My cousin is the ninja, Nikki Witherspoon, and just kind of saw what she had been doing and the numbers that she's been doing, and I also knew her before DSD, so I know what she was doing before then and seeing how she had transitioned into making this her sole income. So, I mean, anybody who watches her knows that it's inspiring, but being family and being close to her, knowing what she's doing was even more inspirational for me. So I just came to a point where, you know, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 10 years now. My son is 10. So when he started, when he was born, I started staying home and never really had a job. I kind of would start here, do something there, but it just could not work within the schedule of my kids' activities. And the older they get, the more activities they had. So I just got more frustrated because I just felt like I went from, you know, being Destiny's Child and independent women to completely dependent on the husband, and that's not who I was or what I was. So I just got to the point where I was like, I need to do something, and I need to take some massive action, and, you know, start making my own money just so that I can say I have my own and I can be, you know, an individual without that husband next to me supporting me all the time. You know, you never know what God's plan is. You never know what he's going to do for you and what, you know, what he's going to keep in your life and not. And I felt like I was completely helpless. So I signed on with her end of June, and I upgraded very, very fast. I kind of skipped a few steps in DSD. I'm totally out of the norm, but I'm already, I think last week I did 2 weeks sales, and I had $900 profit on Genesis.
Nice.
So, and that was completely with Genesis Easy.
That's awesome, Teresa. I think that I saw a picture, you know, that I'm not sure if it was you posting it or Nikki herself posting it, but I was flat out excited. I even posted the picture on my wall because you saw the vision and you took massive, major action. You said it yourself. You took major action, massive action to create that income so that you didn't have to feel, you know, the burden of, you know, just solely depending on your spouse, you know. So that is phenomenal. So if you are watching Teresa here and you see this, I'm sure that there are many people who could really resonate with this, that really can identify with the fact that you have to depend on someone else for, you know, your income or to make your ends meet. So, you know, we're flat out excited about that. Again, we're glad that you persevered and you jumped straight into the Genesis product. So I want to commend you for that. That means that you saw the bigger picture. You saw a lot of value in the program and what was offered, and you didn't want to continue to play small. You played full out and you jumped into the Genesis, and $900 profit in a couple of months. That is phenomenal.
That was 2 weeks.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm sorry. You joined a couple of months ago. You joined
yeah. But that,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I said that wrong. And you got two. I guess I was thinking about myself because I've been doing Genesis since June, and I have yet to make $900 clear profit. So I'm just flat out excited about that. I'm excited about the opportunity, and this, you showing me that, hey, it can be done. So it's people like you who are paving the way, who are really showing us that the possibility is there, and you can create your future and make it whatever you desire for it to be. It doesn't matter what it was. You know, like you say, you were out there and you felt that, you know, you were depending on your husband's income and it didn't make you feel good about it. So you stepped out there. So now I know that you and your husband are smiling all the way to the bank.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And like I told, you know, like I've told some people, I started doing it thinking I just needed a little extra money to supplement here and there. My daughter does competitive cheer. If anyone knows that, it's expensive, really expensive. So I was thinking, I just need to do something for a little extra money. And I think when I posted that profit, I said, this is no longer extra money. This is real income. I started something just to make a little extra change here and there to pay for my high maintenance, and it's turned into literally an income that I can say I feel like I have a job. I have something that is totally my own.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing, Teresa. Thank you for being persistent to come out. You really rocking it out the ballpark. And, you know, Teresa and I are really, what we're talking about is the Genesis product. So, Teresa, I want to say thank you again. And if you don't mind muting your mic, we're going to move along. And thank you so much for being persistent. What Teresa and I are speaking about is we are talking about the Genesis product. And if you could see my background, you can see where, you know, I don't know if I can move the computer without making a whole bunch of noise, but if you can see my background, these are items that I bought.
Wow, Coach Lakeisha, That all that stuff in your background is your Genesis stuff you're about to send in to Amazon.
You know what, Dave? I was going to ask her that. I saw that stuff back there. It's not Christmas time yet, but it might be at Lakeisha's house.
I guess it is. Lakeisha, looks like we may have lost you there. Did you accidentally pull out a cable? It looks like she was moving her computer to show us all that stuff in her background and unhooked something from her computer. Guys, that's the Genesis opportunity. With e-commerce, it is limitless on how much money you can make. There is no cap like there is when you work an hourly job. There's only 24 hours in a day, okay? So the illusion of you getting rich trading those hours for money is just spinning your wheels. You're never going to get ahead trading hours for money because hours are capped, they're finite. But what is infinite or infinite is when you open a business, you start a business, and there is no cap. There is no hourly issue here. It's volume. It's sales value. And last year alone during Black Friday, Amazon, where we are shipping our Genesis items, like you saw what Lakeisha has, sold 436 items a second on Cyber Monday. Guys, it's a multi-billion dollar juggernaut. And the Genesis product, and this is why you heard Mr. Excitement talking about the all-in-one package, because it gives you the Genesis training so that you learn how to sell on Amazon, the Monopoly training so that you can even take your business to another level with Amazon. It's the whole kit and caboodle for you to dominate on Amazon. And of course, you get unleashed in that all-in-one package. They also have the Supremacy package that all of these all-in-one discounts are expiring after tomorrow midnight. And you guys know, Roger and Hitesh, when they say it's going away, they mean it. It's not going to, be like, hey, well, we decided to extend it. It won't get extended. This is a loss for them, taking a loss on making this package available. So the all-in-one, for those of you who are already in DS Domination, if at all possible, you want to jump on it now. Christmas, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is your chance to dominate. Now, Lakeisha, did you get back online with us yet?
What happened? We lost Lakeisha?
Yeah, she might have pulled her cable out. She was showing us all the stuff in her, her background. She's sending that in for Genesis FBA.
Hey Dave, you know what I wanted to say too about DS Domination? I wanted to say that especially with the Genesis, it is such a family business. I mean, it already was to begin with, but it's so awesome how my sons go. We go to the toy department now. I've never visited the toy department like I do now. We go to the toy department and they try to find items, and we're scanning items. We're scanning for dollars. It's like the new family game show in our family now. When we go to the store, we look for items, and it's just that easy that you can go out and do your shopping and come back home and collect your check. That's what it is. So it can be a family business.
Did you hear that? She said, now how old are these children that are not even realizing that they're getting educated in e-commerce? How old are your kids that are doing this?
13 and 16.
See, right now it's family fun, but what is really happening is they are learning how to be entrepreneurs.
And guess what else, Dave? I have my PayPal debit card, it has my son's name on it. They can go shopping, so they know what they're doing is really netting them something. They're working. You're right.
It's so amazing to teach your kids how this works, guys. 1 second. Do you know what she's talking about? What she's talking about is a scanning app that we have, okay, with DS Domination in Genesis and FBA, the ability to use your cell phone to scan items, the barcode on the item, okay? This is something I sent in to Amazon for Genesis. You scan this when you're out and about shopping. I'm one of the people that hate shopping. I hate the whole experience. But guess what? Now I love shopping. You know why? Because when I scan this with our app, our DS Domination app, it immediately pulled up a screen that showed me that the profit on this was going to be $24, okay? And it happened just like that. I bought the whole lot of them, shipped them into Amazon FBA, and guess what? They're selling. Every time I turn around, pop, pop, pop. That is e-commerce. That is scratching the surface of e-commerce. Genesis is far more than just that, because I also got a product on branding. I got a product coming out. It won't be long, guys. This is your possibility, unlimited.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Let them know the best part about the FBA. Who's doing all the customer service?
Oh, let me tell you, I don't have to touch it once it goes in, okay? Once this gets to Amazon, they do all the customer service. They do all the shipping. If for whatever reason there was a return, they're handling that. They are taking care of everything. Once I send it to Amazon, I don't touch it. All I do is count money, okay?
Count money, baby! Woo!
Hey, Lakeisha, are you back yet? See, that's what Lakeisha was doing. All that stuff you seen in her background, she had boxes and boxes of stuff that she went and scanned. That's Genesis Easy. Genesis Traditional is when I'm having a product developed, it's branded with my own brand, and when I get it in, but I'm sending it into Amazon FBA, they're going to take care of everything, and all I do is count the money. But out. That's how we do, okay? I think we may have one other person that is possibly able to share their story. Aida, while we're waiting on Lakeisha, can you unmute your microphone and come on out? Tell us a little bit about your story. Can you hear us? Unmute your mic, and if so, come on out and share your story. Okay, it doesn't look like.
Dave, doesn't look like she can hear us again. Can you hear me, Dave?
Yeah, I can hear you, Lakeisha. Hey, we lost you for a minute there.
Yeah, I actually was moving my computer to show all the stuff in my background. I got 10 boxes at the door that's ready, and then I have some new products that I went and bought. So I was just, sharing about the Genesis product. The one thing that I could say about it, when I'm in the store and I'm scanning, everybody want to know, oh, you getting ready for Christmas? I'm like, yeah, I got 10 kids. But no, I tell them, no, I'm now shopping for profit. I am shopping for profit. I was out today and I gave out so many business cards. But, it's somewhat confusing because a lot of people are like, wait a minute, I don't want to go and spend, thousands of dollars, to buy products. So I kind of have to backtrack a little bit and show them my eBay app and how they can make money with eBay drop shipping, that you don't have to, buy all of these products. But then I get to the point where ultimately this is where you want to be. Like, for instance, I bought a couple of items and I wanted to see if I could just scan something to show you here how I was able to, with my Genesis, with DS Domination, they have given us an app. And with the app, it shows you how much you could actually potentially earn on an item, and it allows you to put in the amount that you're paying for it, and it tells you whether it's going to be a profitable, profit margin for you. So I was out and I was scanning up items, and I bought all these things, and I just wanted to share just one of them, if I could just get it to going. But I wanted to just say this while I'm trying to scan the item.
Wait, Lakeisha, while you're scanning that, because I know that item is top secret, because I think that's one of the items that you told me this morning that's not.
No, it's not.
On.
It's not. It's not. I got that on the wrap, Carrie. I ain't gonna give it all away. Carrie know me. I give it tiny Carrie is not either. Carrie said, Lakeisha, you give away too much good secrets. It's not, Carrie. But I just wanted to show. This item is selling for $7 and $7.99. I'm just gonna show you. I ain't gonna show you the item, but if you can see, it's selling for $7. It's upside down. $7.99. And on Amazon, this item is selling for $29. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see it, but $29, the lowest seller. So
yeah, I
paid $8, and with the potential profit. After, selling this one item, it's just phenomenal. So I want to say that, like, when I went to school as an LPN, I worked as a lab tech. And when I was working in the lab, I made about $7 and some change an hour. I went to LPN school and I transferred to the nursing floor, and I still made $7 and some change an hour. You know, so seriously, that's how. I mean, I got like a 30-cent raise or something for, you know, becoming a nurse, but I didn't want to stay there. So when you start with DS Domination on the pro level, that is your basic foundation. That is where you start to like dip your toe in the water. So if you're a nurse, you can understand this, or if you know the medical field, like as a CNA, you know, you learn how to take blood pressures and you learn how to take people to the bathroom without, you know, keeping them from falling. Then you go up to the elite level. And when you get to the elite level, that is where you're going to make more money. You're buying really more education so that you can, you know, be one up on yourself. You know, you don't have to continue to make small profits. You can buy more education. So that was like, I like consider that as being like an LPN. I wanted to get more money, so I had to go to school to get more education. The next level, you know, the Unleashed gave me more and more opportunity, more and more education to make more money. So I consider the Unleashed level like being a registered nurse where I am today. But I didn't want to stop there as a registered nurse. You know, I wanted to go up to the next level. So I went and got my bachelor's degree. Okay, so that is the next level, the monopoly. But who wants to stop there? You know, I want to own the whole conglomerate. So I want to be on the doctor level. So then what I did was decided to go the Genesis route. You know, I don't want to work for anybody. I want to be totally independent. So thanks to DS Domination, I didn't even tell you guys where I started, but I started back in October, but I sat on it. I did nothing at all for 2 months. I just sat there, paid my $20. I didn't even miss the $20, but I had a team member who started with me back in November, and she made $2,000 profit and was able to pay for her grandchildren's Christmas. That's when I took a look at this. I said, wait a minute, you made how much? Because I thought about it. I said, well, I got 2 people. I really can't, you know, quit. I need to see if they're doing anything with this thing. So I reached out to both of the 2 people that I had. One of them had made $800 profit, and people in my hometown are skeptical. Okay, I'm from Selma, Alabama, where they don't even trust their own mama. No, I'm serious, but they are very skeptical. Okay. So, but anyway, one of my Selmians had made $800 profit, and then here is Karen, who was also a registered nurse, who made over $2,000 profit. So I said, let me just take a look at this. I knew one thing and one thing for sure. I wanted to retire from my nursing job, and I'm not 30 like you know, like Denver Dave said, but yes, I am really too young to be retiring. When I tell my people this, you know, different people, they like, you retired at this age? Yeah, but I still, you know, work for myself, and I feel that same peace that Deetra feels. I feel that same calm knowing that I'm able to go online and buy 4 people a cruise without it hurting my pocket. When I'm able to go online and buy whatever it is that my mom needs, when I'm able to help her get her eyeglasses, when I'm able to help her get her prescriptions, when I'm able to do things that have been a strain for me. I found DS Domination when I was looking for another nursing job. I didn't want the one I had. I found this, and once I decided to get serious, watch the training, list some items, that is when I got success. When I watched the training and listed items. From the first couple of sales that I had that first week, I decided to max it out, go all in. I took my profit and I upgraded. So if you have been in for 3 months or 2 months and you've seen results, you know that this system works, you need to upgrade your life. You know, we have a plan, the all-in program that is ending, you know, within the next 24, 48 hours. You need to upgrade your life if you want to get the level and the measure of success that will give you financial freedom. So with that, I started in December. I listed those items and I gave myself a goal. I gave myself a deadline. And that deadline was July 1st to be able to quit my nursing job. But I couldn't do that if I was not willing to be on all the trainings, if I was not willing to play full out, if I was not willing to give it 100%, actually 110%, to really make this thing work. So again, you've heard the stories, you've heard the testimonials. It's time for you to click the link below and get started. With that being said, Dave, I'm turning it back over to you.
All right, that story is so inspiring, Lakeisha. I get motivated every time I hear it. Guys, she said it all right there. The possibilities are unlimited. Yes, we're having fun, but this is serious business, and we are telling you right now that your timing is perfect to get aboard for the holiday season right now. You can click that button below to join. For $19.95, start your e-commerce journey. This thing is taking off with or without you. We wish it with you than without. So go ahead and get started at the $19.95. If you are already in DS Domination, the clock is ticking on you for the all-in-one package. Okay, it expires tomorrow on September 30th. You want to go all in, guys. We're telling you that you want to be selling on both platforms, eBay and Amazon. That is your business model. You can see how Hitesh and Roger are laying that out. It's very systematic. It's very, very structured. It is predictable on how you are to progress along your e-commerce journey. You are supposed to be wallowing in money, cash flowing. Guys, it is your time. It is your turn. So with that, what I'd like to do is have one more word from each person on the panel to close things out. Let's start with you, Curtis, man. I would like to hear from you some few last words about where you're at with things. Even speak a little bit about the affiliate side and how things are going for you there, because we don't have to recruit in DS Domination. You can make a fortune never telling a soul. But why would you keep something this, plentiful, this promising to yourself? Curtis, let's hear from you, man. How do you feel about what things are going to take place for you in the next coming weeks, months, closing this year out on the affiliate side, on the Genesis side, and the eBay side? Close it out with some few words for yourself.
I feel real great because just the other day on Sunday with the Genesis side, actually me and my daughter was like packing boxes to send to Amazon. And she was like, oh, I'm going to come over here more for Christmas. But she figured, like, she's going to be packing boxes and getting better presents for Christmas. So I'm like, hey, that's the best feeling I had. Like, you could work together with your kids at home and in the stores with Amazon, eBay. You can actually teach your kids a new method that they're not teaching in school. So when they're ready for 18, they could just jump in and early be a millionaire or have that certain mindset of not being normal and overcoming other obstacles. So on the affiliate side, I told my fellow co-workers, you need to jump in because they're like, oh, I don't like my job, or they complain about this. I'm like, well, if we just standing there, I told them about this. So I got a few bites here and there, but it's coming along. It's coming along. They gonna see when I show the numbers. They're gonna really join. When I'm leaving, then they're gonna follow me. That's what's gonna happen. Next year they're gonna follow me in 2015. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Staying enthusiastic about it, already knowing what's laid out for you and your children. You're already an employer. You hired your kids. See what I'm saying? Now you can pay them as they learn the business. Now, speaking of the affiliate side, Bruce, you over there with some $20 bill drop cards, pushing and promoting and building your business in a big way. Look at this guy here who has really taken the affiliate side by storm, and he's doing extremely well on all facets of DS Domination. Bruce, hold that up to the camera again. Tell us a little bit about things that you plan on doing to close this year out and making some big things happen approaching this holiday season?
Well, I'm fired up because of the results. I mean, I'll give you a quick idea. I just looked at my Seller Central account, and you know, some people have had less, some people have had more. Your results will vary depending on what you do with the opportunity. I've had 124 sales this month in the last 30 days. That's just from Genesis, and that's just walking into places like dollar stores and et cetera, et cetera. We've talked enough about, you know, products, and Keisha's going or Coach Keisha's going to share all the pictures of all her products behind her, so I can go out and find those. But anyway, now this is a great little tool. What this says on the back of it is, would you like to get paid to shop online or in every retail store? And then I have two websites on there. One of them's for the Pro video, one of them's for the Genesis video. Guess what I'm doing when I'm out scanning, guys? I'm dropping these things all over the place. And people, I know because I tracked in a campaign thing in an autoresponder. If you don't understand what that or that, you know, get with somebody and they'll explain it to you. But I mean, it's automated. I've got people joining my business I don't even know. It's fun, and I'll just say it to you this way. I could get long-winded, and I won't because we're all already over. But it's a great business. It's an awesome opportunity. You can literally get started for 20 bucks, guys. I mean, 20 bucks. You go to McDonald's a couple times, one time. You know, go to Starbucks 3 or 4 times. You know, I mean, I know for a fact that I waste more than 20 bucks probably a day. It's absurd to think that, you know, I'll give you an example. My conventional business, I invested $35,000 in a vehicle. I invest every week, once a week or twice a week. I order between $3,000 and $5,000 in inventory. Okay, every week. I mean, fuel and insurance and yada yada yada. Okay, $20, guys. $20. Take 20 bucks out. You got a choice. Okay, I'm gonna give you one choice, one only, and then I'm gonna shut up. The choice is you can take this 20 bucks, okay, and invest it in your own life, invest it in yourself, and change your entire life, okay? A few months ago, we were able to buy a house on a lake. I mean, they're on and on and on, you know, just the benefits that come out of this business. You can do that, or you can take that same $20 bill, go down to McDonald's, buy a pizza, waste it on trinkets and toys and junk and, you know, soap, potions and lotions. Basically, invest in yourself or roll it up, throw it away, and ignore everything that we've talked about. It's your choice. Click the button or don't. Your choice. We're still going to be here rocking, so come with us. We'd love to have you.
That's right. We're rocking and rolling. The money train's moving. Teresa, any last words from you before we close this thing out? We know you're fired up, excited, you're profitable, and you see big things happening for yourself. Unmute your mic. Any last words to share with our audience?
Yeah, my last words are going to be for anybody who's looking to invest in themselves, the same thing. There's so many people starting these mom and pop businesses and trying to, you know, open their little screen print business and make their money shirts and their, you know, and selling their hats at stuff and booths and fairs and, you know, all of these things where they're nickel and diming, sitting on the side, hustling for their money. Take that money, put it towards DS Domination, whether it's the $20 or it's the all-in, and see your money multiply in minutes, days, weeks. I mean, it's so fast that I can't even tell you how fast and easy it is. It is literally that easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And if I can do it on the time schedule that I'm doing it on, somebody who has more time could be just knocking it out the park if I'm not considered that. So definitely, like I said, if you're going to invest in something, this is the place to be. You're definitely going to get your money back and feel like you didn't waste anything. All you're going to gain is knowledge and the ability to be your own boss. Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So glad to be aligned with you in business. She is one of thousands of success stories, guys. People that have never made money online before are just enamored and overwhelmed with joy because for the first time they're making money and they're not under pressure to recruit. But as you heard from Bruce, and you heard from Kurt, and you heard from Teresa, you can share the opportunity with others, and the affiliate side of this program also is another stream of income. E-commerce has so many streams of income, guys. Tell them, Dietrich. Tell them how incredibly wonderful the money flows. Every time you turn around, money coming from somewhere. I'm reaching last word.
Man, Dave, I'm telling you, there are so many streams of income, and if you are attention deficit, this is the perfect place for you, because you only have about 12 streams of income you can make. So if you get bored with one of the streams, hey, grab 2.5 more. There's so many ways to make money. Every time you turn around, while we've been on this hangout, I just sold now. As sorry as Justin Bieber has become, I sold some Justin Bieber napkins I got for $1 from Party City for $10.47 while I was sitting here doing what?
Wow.
Wow. Justin Bieber, y'all. Justin Bieber.
See, that was like magic. Boom. $10 bill.
That's right. And so just those little bits, and there are other things that people can just buy and shop. So there's so many ways to make money. But what I want to tell you most of all is please do not let other people talk you out of your own blessing, and get the heck out of your own way, okay? Get out of your own head. As Carrie has reminded me, you cannot ask someone with a $5 mentality a $20 question. All you're going to get is a $5 answer. That's all you're going to get. Right. Focus. Make a $20 decision. Have some guts. Come on, it's 1995. That's 3 people at Chipotle. Come on, really.
Right.
$20. I suggest you get yourself started. People say, why should I do that? No, the question is, why not? Embrace success, not just for other people, for yourself. Get started. What do you have to lose? Some bills? I dare you.
Now, you heard it from Dietrich Jones. You heard it from the whole panel, guys. This year has flown by. Get ready to end the month of September. Winter's coming. I'm not ready. I'm a golfer. I don't want the snow to come. But I'll tell you what, I do want the holiday season to come, because people are spending money. Spending money, Coach Lakeisha. So what I'm going to do before we close it all the way out, we want one last word from Mr. Excitement from the Bronx. We know he wants to bring the house down with excitement, because nothing excites him more than seeing his team members win. Everybody that wants it can have it. Tell him, Mr. George.
Man, let me tell you, I am loving this, man. Listen, I ain't gonna take much time, because like Les Brown says, documentation beats conversation. Guys, if you got, I'm turned up. Listen, all these other people talking about, I don't want to recruit, I'm scared of recruiting. I'm here to recruit. I gotta reach my coach. I gotta reach my mentor. I gotta reach my sponsor. I gotta pass Mr. Reginald Stenson, Mr. Hope Giver himself. I am on this affiliate train. Okay, I'm still cha-ching, I'm still doing my Amazon, my eBay stuff, but listen, I am here to save the many lives that I did not get a chance to save in the other businesses. And while we was on this hangout, I took a peek in the last company's Facebook group that we were in, that we had developed, and it only reached to 108 people. 108 people before the company crashed and it went away. Guys, we 14,000 plus people here in something that works. But like I said, documentation beats conversation. So real quick, guys, I'm just going to show you this real quick, because this man, I'm excited. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Who just hit $40,000 lifetime income? This guy! Woo! Never before. Results may vary. We can't guarantee any sort of income, guys. But let me tell you, you want to take your eyes off yourself. I've been listening to Ray Higdon. I'm in top Earners Academy. I'm getting my mind right, getting my investing into myself, guys. I'm listening more now. Danny Johnson, Jeffrey Combs. I'm listening to all of them, and I'm following my sponsor, Reginald Stenson, to the top of the mountain, guys. I have not arrived yet. This is not enough. I have not blessed enough people with DS domination. All the other people says, oh, I don't feel like recruiting. Yeah, recruiting is optional, but in my book, it is not an option. I need to save more people from these businesses that don't make them no money. Okay, that number needs to be 80,000. That number needs to be 100,000, and it is going to get there. Thanks to DS Domination. This is your boy, Kerry, Mr. Excitement, Bronx, New York. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Kerry, you know, hey, it is an absolute pleasure working with you. Hey, you know what? I get super excited every time I hear you bring that fire. It's happening, guys. It's happening right now for those who want it. Now, we're going to go ahead and close this thing out with Coach Lakeisha. Coach Lakeisha, you have any other words as we close out our hangout?
All I want to say, Dave, is, you know, Kerry is my leader, my mentor, my sponsor, and I can't help but to be excited, you know, from following this guy. And I know he made like about $4,000 yesterday or the day before, so I want lunch. No, I'm just kidding. I want to say thank everybody for hanging out with us. You know, we're 30 minutes over the hour, but you stuck it out. And what needed to be said was said, and you heard the stories that you needed to hear. And all I can say is, you know, Team Excitement, done struggling, damn it. And like Keisha Bass would say, if not this, then what? What else are you going to do that you could be your own boss without somebody hovering, covering, and smothering you, and you can make a lifestyle change for yourself and your family? Good night.
All right, guys, that concludes our Google Hangout for September 29th, 2014, guys. It's the last Hangout of this month. Going into the new quarter, the Christmas shopping season, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. You should be making money on eBay and Amazon. We have the tools and the training for you to make that happen. Click the join button right now. $19.95 to get started. Let's get you on the money train. I want to thank everybody, all the panelists that are on the panel tonight. Mr. Excitement, turn on that music happy as we close out, guys. Thank you, all of you, for being on the panel tonight, and the rest of you for being on our hangout. I'm happy. Thank you.
Don't come out because we're still live. See, don't come over here with no shirt on.
Man. Oh, we're still live. Wait, he ended it.
Still trying to turn it off. We're still live.
At the bottom, Dave.
Hey, find a local media in town. We're doing marketing online and offline.
Click the button. Don't forget to click the button.
Hang on.
Leave it live. We're gonna have fun.
We're still live. The button has got a camera.
He can't find the button, guys. Click the other button.
Hit the button.
The kill button. It's gone. The camera's there.
Let's move it out the way. So while he's trying to find the stop button, guys, for real, join. We're having fun. You know,
hey, we can keep talking.
Cut me off his ministry.
We're all over. We're going global. We're local in the United States and abroad. So expand your family.
Yes, international. We are international. We had a fabulous international hangout the other day, guys. We got people in Greece. We got people in Barbados, the UK, Canada. We're making it happen.
Yes. Yeah.
Dave, you find that off button yet?
I'm gonna close out and leave the call. Maybe that'll shut it down. It's got a camera down there.
We'll just keep talking until you figure it out, Dave.